What's up, friends? I want you to think about the #1 mistake gaming channels make on YouTube. As a full-time YouTuber with 15 million views, 69,000 subscribers, and 3+ years of experience, I want to share with you the 5 most important things I wish I knew before starting a gaming channel. Number 1, don't talk about your favorite game. What? Why should I listen to this? Alright, to give you an example, in a well-known Simpsons episode, Bart here becomes famous for saying one catchphrase over and over.
Say the line, Bart! I didn't do it.
So everyone celebrates when he says the line, but why does Bart look so sad? Well, it's because he feels stuck with the only thing people like him for. Translate that to YouTube, and you can feel stuck in your niche by talking about the same game over and over again. Sure, there are a few exceptions, such as hugely popular games like Minecraft or Fortnite that still receive big updates. Yet even for some YouTubers like Captain Sparkles, who made Minecraft videos for over 10 freaking years, it eventually burned him out and led to an uphill battle after Minecraft's peak. The moral of the story is to pick a video game niche rather than a single video game itself, such as covering the platforming genre instead of just one platforming game. This will give you infinitely more ideas instead of just repackaging the same video topics multiple times. Number 2, you do not need hyper editing. This point may be a big relief to some of you. Personally, editing was the one thing that burnt me out more than anything out of video production. In the modern YouTube landscape with the Mr. Beasts and the Mr. Beast copycats, competing against these types of videos can really feel overwhelming. But fear not, because YouTube does not need more Mr. Beasts. What it needs is more of you. For example, many modern gaming YouTubers such as Video Game Donkey, Technoblade, rest in peace, or Smallant all succeed with fairly limited editing. Their videos focus on the idea itself rather than hyper-retention editing. In fact, many of their videos are condensed highlights of their video game playthroughs, or even completing a challenge that makes the story itself. You also don't need expensive editing plugins or subscriptions to visual effects either. Some of my most popular videos were made with Adobe Premiere Pro's default transitions and effects. This ultimately led my channel to become monetized in less than 6 freaking months. Number 3, don't expect an easy mode to fame and fortune. Yeah, this is common sense on YouTube nowadays. But in order to succeed, you must enjoy the day-to-day... You must enjoy the day-to-day... You must enjoy... I can't do it. You must enjoy the day-to-day content creation process. From creating ideas to filming, editing, thumbnailing, and promoting your own videos. Before buying the most expensive equipment or software, make 5 to 10 videos and just see if you enjoy the process. It'll save you so much time and so many headaches. I remember one of the closest times I came to quitting YouTube was within the first week of making videos. I accidentally forgot to record my audio in the second video I ever made. This led to a, bit of a mental breakdown, but I can tell you that I learned so much more from that one failure than I did from my next 10 successes. Look, you might fail a lot. I'm just keeping it real. But you'll learn so much more from those failures than guessing why that one successful video did so well. YouTube is an ever-changing ebb and flow of emotions. It can be incredibly rewarding. And despite what the YouTube Studio app might tell you on a given day, just know things will get easier with every step you take. There's a quote I live by every day. It's that you haven't truly failed unless you decide to quit. I forgot where this quote came from, but honestly, it still hits hard, especially on the hard days. Number 4, you'll be making videos more than playing games. Unless you're live streaming, you'll spend more than half your time editing videos. Even if you are live streaming, you still need to craft that play session into some kind of entertaining or informative video. But don't worry, because every upload makes the process a little easier, and eventually, that's what can separate you from the competition. Experience is king, and YouTube teaches you so many invaluable skills that are only becoming more important in the modern age. Just remember that by growing a gaming channel, playing games is sometimes a fraction of the journey. Number 5, for the love of God, be yourself. Okay, this one's a bit embarrassing. Personally, I struggled with this a lot. For a while, I would change my day-to-day personality based upon the YouTuber I looked up to the most. Oh my god, dude. This made some videos I made feel inauthentic, and it even affected my interactions with friends and family. It's a toxic way to think, and it sucks so much energy out of you by being someone you're not. So please do not make the same mistake I did, even if you believe that emulating a successful creator will somehow make the process easier. Also, please take care of yourself. It's a myth that the YouTube algorithm penalizes you for taking breaks. The official YouTube support page encourages you to take them when you're feeling overwhelmed. Furthermore, the algorithm does not analyze your channel as a whole, but rather each individual video.
Does an underperforming video hurt my channel?
No, not at all. YouTube tends not to look at individual creators and channels. We tend to look at videos and topics, and it would be bad for everyone involved if we didn't give each and every video a fair shot at like the maximum potential.
Remember, YouTube does not need more Mr. Beast or whoever you look up to. It needs more of you and what you can offer to the world that no one else can. Find what you can talk about endlessly. Find what you're personally skillful at, and you'll gradually find your own place on YouTube. Number bonus. People say it's too late to grow a gaming channel in the current year. Well, ignore them. While people like PewDiePie or Markiplier had the advantage of starting YouTube in the 2010s, they also had immense struggles, such as having an even more archaic YouTube copyright system, or just dealing with buggy, glitchy, outdated software. Today, we have more tools than ever to grow a gaming channel. It's easy to start, but very challenging, yet rewarding to master. Just believe in yourself, alright? And as much as I may have roasted Mr. Beast in this video, I'll leave you with an inspirational quote from him that relates to anyone with a dream that goes against society's expectations.
You're crazy until you're successful, then you're a genius. People think you're too obsessed, you're a weirdo. Get a life, be realistic. People will convince you you're out of your mind for wanting to do this. Then once you're successful, they're like, yo, your drive, your tenacity was great. But it's like, yeah, well, where was that back then? I think you're crazy until you're successful, then you're a genius.